more than half
It's
of the
a never-ending
2023 catch,
river of haddock.
155
The fishermen
million
are
fish
elbow
harvested.
deep in the bounty.
Sockeye
Their
was the
movements
next
are
top
choreographed
species, with
routine.
52 million fish
It's like a
harvested.
synchronized swimming event,
However, the
but on a
department
boat
is
deck
predicting a
and
decrease
with
in
much
the
less
overall
grace
salmon
and
catch
much
for the
more fish.
2024 season,
They are
primarily due to a
determined
much
to conquer
smaller
this
pink
aquatic
salmon
beast.
harvest.
Their
Government
persicomment,
report indicates
their
that there
work
will be
ethic
nearly
is
86
undeniable,
million
and
fewer
their
pink
gloves are
salmon
defied.
harvested in 2024, with just 69 million in the forecast.
The
The
boat's
report
deck
also
is a
predicts
chaotic,
40 million
beautiful
sockeye,
mess.
24 million chum,
Amidst the
and 3
organized
million coho
piles of
salmon
fish,
will be
other
harvested
essential
in Alaska
tools
in
are scattered.
2024.
Look closely
The report
and
notes
you'll
that
see the
there is a
Guizwan
great deal
bright
of
yellow,
uncertainty
Van Wyk
in
viscera
forecasting
painted on
pink
it,
salmon
and a red,
returns
one
due to
resting
their
on the
short
ropes.
lifespan and other factors.
There, the unsung navigational
Despite the massive
beacons
harvest in
waiting for their next
2023,
deployment.
the Alaska seafood
They
sector
seem
has
to be
been
having
roiled
a
by
little
low
conference
prices and
of their
demand.
own, perhaps gossiping about the fish. The sorting slows as the main pile diminishes. A lone fisherman, still working diligently, clears the last of the catch
Several
into a
major
basket.
processing plants
The
have
metal
been
crate
closed
is
or
now a
sold
silver
over the last
stage
several
with a
months
single
as
final
processes
performer.
consolidate
It's the com
operations.
after the storm.
Most notably
Our
necessary
focus
conditions
then
for
shifts
oysters to grow
dramatically,
well.
getting up
In
close
Japan,
and
the
personal with
seas
a
have a
fishing pot.
combination of salt
A
water
steel
from the
mesh
ocean and
cage
fresh
that is the
water flowing
equivalent
out
of
from
a
large
deep-sea
rivers,
lobster
creating
hotel.
an ideal brackish water environment for oysters.
364 characters.
In addition, the
Check
circulation
out
of
this
seawater
high-tech
is
housing
also very
complex
important.
for our
A
crustacean
steady and
friends.
strong
It's
flow
a
of
steel
water
mesh
helps
condo.
provide enough oxygen
The camera
and food,
takes us
while also
right
helping
to the
clean the
entrance.
oyster shells,
Are
preventing
we
the
checking in
development of
for a
parasites.
stay or just peeking at the amenities? The scene then cuts to a blurry, watery farewell as the cage is lowered back into the depths. It's a journey into the unknown, a watery grave for bait, and a potential new home for a very lucky crab. Timer to find. The night shift on a trawler is not for the faint of heart. Under the eerie glow of floodlights, the deck is a wet, dark stage.
However, marine
The
pollution,
fishermen
especially
battle the
pollution
elements
from
as they
industrial and
haul in another
agricultural
section
waste,
of the heavy
can
gear.
seriously damage the
It's a
growth of
cold,
oysters and reduce the
slippery
quality
tango
of the product.
with steel cables and the
Japan is
freezing
home
ocean.
to many varieties of
The sea
oysters with
spray is
world-renowned
relentless,
quality.
icing everything it
Among
touches.
them, the
But these
Pacific
men are
oyster,
relentless
Crassistry
too.
gigas, and the
They
Japanese
work
oyster are
with
the
a
two
rhythm
most
forged
popular
in the biting
varieties,
coal.
widely cultivated and account for the majority of oyster
The
production in
night shift
Japan.
on a trawler is not for the faint.
Laugh at them. The thrilling plot thickens as the final battle begins. Sweat melts away under the blinding deck lights. Our unstoppable team pulls with the fury of 1,000 action heroes wrestling a massive, heavy orange beast out of the crushing waves. Victory is closer than ever. But the ocean won't surrender its legendary treasure without a word. Chaotic fight to the final end. The epic saga of the Midnight Sea continues. Under the faint glow of headlamps, our unstoppable fishermen stand guard on the rocky deck as the heavy nets drag through the deep. Adrenaline hits an all-time high when a giant orange buoy is tossed into the dark waves. The crew operates like a fine-tuned machine, completely ready to face whatever monster lies below. This is it, the ultimate climax under the stars. Our heroic fishermen pull with absolute fury, shouting triumphantly as the massive net breaks the surface. Forget boring old bottom trawling. This is a pure treasure hunt. Baskets are quickly flooded with a glistening horde of silverfish. The glorious victory is ours, and the ocean has officially been conquered. This is it, folks. The ultimate cinematic harvest has officially begun. An empty white basket sits waiting, but not for long. The intense bottom trawling operation is about to pay off big time. Under the sharp, piercing gleam of headlamps, our heroic fishermen brace themselves as a massive dark shadow rises from the sea. Get ready for a pure, unadulterated gold rush. The jaw-dropping climax is here. Look at that chaos. The pitch-black water turns into a wild, boiling frenzy as a literal silver army throngs the surface. Our unstoppable fishermen stare in absolute awe under the midnight sky. The heavy nets are bulging. Heavy net rising, brave fishermen are battling a massive underwater empire. Look at that pink outfit. Fashion meets fierce fishing. Our vessel roars through the waves. Embarking on this ultimate marine heist, the crane is locked, the ocean is shaking. Boo. Thousands of fish are throwing a chaotic pool party, but they forgot the invite. Victory is ours. Let's haul. The ocean gold rush peaks. A literal tsunami of fish floods the deck. It's a silver slippery madness. The fishermen unleash the final trap, sorting the prize like true bosses. Behold the mighty king of the catch, a giant monster handled by our legendary captain. Finally, the ship heads home, safely entering the harbor. Mission accomplished. Time to eat. Welcome back to the chaotic arena. Our fierce fishermen aren't done yet. They are launching an aggressive second assault on the hidden ocean treasure. The colossal net plunges deep, cutting through the fierce waves like a submarine weapon. Watch the crane operate with surgical precision while the deck transforms into a battlefield. It's a high-stakes robbery, yes sir. Boo. The trap snaps shut, creating a majestic underwater whirlpool. Millions of slippery targets are panic dancing as they get hoisted into the sky. Our captain flashes a confident movie star smile, knowing tonight's feast will be legendary. The ship stabilizes, heavy with glorious victory, gliding proudly toward the horizon. This is pure cinematic gold right there. The battle reaches a boiling point. Look at our brave fishermen wrestling with a monstrous net that looks heavy enough to sink an island. They pull with absolute fury, muscles screaming, defying the treacherous currents. The specialized crane swings like a hungry mechanical beast, eager to consume the silver bounty. The suspense is real. Who will win this epic war?
Feel a little peckish seeing this pristine prize. The cycle begins again. With the hold overflowing and the sorting deck cleared, the crew looks ready for a nap, but the ship never sleeps. We watch from the bridge as the A-frame drops the heavy gear back into the depths, resetting the trap. The engines roar and the boat pushes ahead into the endless blue, already hungry for the next haul. The hunt is on. Our rugged vessel slices through the brine, a floating fortress on a mission for deep-sea gold. The gear is prepped, the tension is mounting, and the crew is locked into their battle stations. It's not just fishing. It's a high-stakes dance with the unpredictable ocean. Will today's haul break the bank or just break our backs? The horizon holds all the answers. Heavy metal meets the crushing depths. The massive winch groans as it deploys the hulking steel frame into the abyss. Our brave fishermen watch the cable feed out, a lifeline connecting them to their silent, submerged fortune. Every vibration in the hull tells a story of strain and persistence. Out here, the only thing thicker than the fog is the anticipation of what's waiting down below. Patience is a virtue, but muscle is the currency. The ocean yields nothing for free, and the crew knows it. They stand ready, eyes scanning the dark water for the first sign of the net's return. It's a rhythmic, gritty routine, half mechanical beast, half human sweat. The silence between the engines' thrum is heavy, building a pressure that only a massive, overflowing catch can release. Jackpot. The ocean floor just puked its contents onto our deck, and it's a glorious mountain of shells. The fishermen dive into the scramble, sorting through the treasure with the intensity of treasure hunters. It's a chaotic, slippery ballet of frantic efficiency. Shells fly, sweat drips, and the sheer volume is mind-blowing. We're knee-deep in the bounty of the deep, living the high seas dream. The deck is cleared, but the ship's hunger remains bottomless. With the hold stuffed and the gear reset, the crew prepares for another brutal round in the blue. There's no time for glory, just the relentless ticking clock of the tides. The heavy frame plunges back into the dark and we're off again. The cycle of the sea never sleeps, and neither do these masters of the deep. Let's go. The ocean is vast, but our net is hungrier. Watch as these brave fishermen battle a literal mountain of scallops. It's not just a catch, it's a high-stakes shellfish disco on deck. They're sorting through the ocean's treasure chest with the focus of a bomb squad, but with way more slippery shells and questionable fashion choices. Welcome to the front line of the great scallop.
Needle-like silver fish are now being locked and loaded into white boxes. The grand feast is officially tracking online. The cinematic chaos intensifies at the sorting station. Our tireless fishermen are moving like high-speed machines, separating thousands of glistening fish by hand under the bright harbor lights. Shovels are flying, ice is splashing everywhere, and giant blue containers are being filled to the absolute brim. It is a glorious, high-stakes seafood avalanche. This massive haul is perfectly preserved, freezing cold, and ready to dominate the global markets.
Is the anticipation of what's waiting down below. Patience is a virtue, but muscle is the currency. The ocean yields nothing for free, and the crew knows it. They stand ready, eyes scanning the dark water for the first sign of the net's return. It's a rhythmic, gritty routine, half mechanical beast, half human sweat. The silence between the engines thrum is heavy, building a pressure that only a massive, overflowing catch can release. Jackpot. The ocean floor just puked its contents onto our deck, and it's a glorious mountain of shells. The fishermen dive into the scramble, sorting through the treasure with the intensity of treasure hunters. It's a chaotic, slippery ballet of frantic efficiency. Shells fly, sweat drips, and the sheer volume is mind-blowing. We're knee-deep in the bounty of the deep, living the high seas dream. The deck is cleared, but the ship's hunger remains bottomless. With the hold stuffed and the gear reset, the crew prepares for another brutal round in the blue. There's no time for glory, just the relentless ticking clock of the tides. The heavy frame plunges back into the dark and we're off again. The cycle of the sea never sleeps, and neither do these masters of the deep. Let's go. The ocean is vast, but our net is hungrier. Watch as these brave fishermen battle a literal mountain of scallops. It's not just a catch, it's a high-stakes shellfish disco on deck. They're sorting through the ocean's treasure chest with the focus of a bomb squad, but with way more slippery shells and questionable fashion choices. Welcome to the front line of the great scallop heist. Let the chaos begin. Look at the deck. It's a total scallop takeover. Our heroic crew is diving into the pile like they're searching for a golden ticket. It's physically exhausting, strategically chaotic, and frankly, my back hurts just watching them. Meanwhile, in the cockpit, the captain is casually piloting this floating buffet like he's playing a high-speed video game. Who knew professional shucking was a contact sport? Forget the gym, these guys are getting the ultimate arm workout. Crates are filling up, the motor is humming, and the sheer volume of scallops is honestly intimidating. It's a rhythmic dance of nets, blue plastic tubs, and absolute determination. The sea is giving up its bounty.
May be expanded early in the season to
The ocean decides to join the fun, rocking the boat as the hydraulics scream into action. The heavy metal gear is hauled up, dripping with seawater and anticipation. It's a high-stakes dance with massive equipment where one wrong step could ruin your entire afternoon. Or worse, the crew holds their breath. The net is coming for its close-up. We're about to see what this deep-sea lottery has awarded us to.
74 euro cents per pound for unchilled sockeye salmon caught
There
in
it
Bristol
is,
Bay at
the moment of truth.
$1.10.
The massive fishing net, bursting at the seams, is lifted high above the deck. Gravity's pulling hard, and the tension is palpable. It's a bulging, heavy sack of mystery meat, literally. Every eye is on the net as it swings ominously, a water balloon filled with hundreds of pounds of ocean life. You have to wonder if it will hold, or if it's about to become the world's largest aquatic pie. The net makes its move, swinging toward the sorting table with dramatic flair. It's like a slow-motion wrecking ball, but instead of bricks, it's full of haddock. The net dips and rotates, using a centrifugal force to dispense the catch. The team in orange is ready, creating a human shield of efficiency against the cascade of fish. It's a chaotic symphony of man versus mackerel, and the man is definitely winning.
The has faced challenges before, and as an industry, we have proven ourselves.
The net completes its grand finale, depositing its final slippery treasures onto the steel runway. The large yellow marker buoy, having played its part, gets a quick ride on the conveyor belt. The deck is now an overflowing banquet of the sea. The crew, soaked and triumphant, begin their true labor, sorting. It's a mountain of fish, and they are determined to make it a molehill. The real grind starts now, but the cleanup crew is in full swing. This is where the real heroes of the deep sea operate. The fishermen are separating the mountain of fish, working with the speed and precision of an Olympian sorting. Well, fish. It's a slippery, high-speed game of keep it or toss it. They work quickly, knowing that the mountain isn't going to sort itself and the clock is ticking. Every second counts in the great fish marathon. Still swimming through the catch.
Keep your eyes on the horizon. Folks, win now. The ocean saga intensifies. Look at the horizon as the golden sun hits the water. Our fishermen are moving like seasoned actors in a high-budget action sequence. Up on deck, a massive industrial reel stands ready to crank up the mystery. Ice boxes are being prepared. Because we all know what comes next after a deep haul, the countdown to total victory begins now. This is the moment of truth. Our fishermen are leaning over the edge, wrestling a colossal net right out of the sea. Birds are swarming like crazy paparazzi, knowing a massive feast is about to land. Look at that glorious net bursting with a premium catch of fresh fish. The deck is transforming into a chaotic goldmine. We did it, team. The jackpot is officially ours. The ultimate deep-sea action movie begins. Our brave fishermen handle a colossal net bursting with life, looking like Hollywood stars in neon raincoats. Heavy industrial winches hum with power as ice blocks are rushed to the deck. The tension builds. Across a vast, endless blue horizon, this is not just fishing. It is a high-stakes battle for the ocean's grand jackpot. And now, the spectacular climax unfolds. Giant nets are hauled on board, unleashing a vibrant crimson sea of fresh shrimp. Our tireless crew works at lightning speed, sorting the glistening red treasure directly into baskets. Chilled salt water and ice cubes turn the deck into a frosty goldmine. The mission is fully accomplished, and victory tastes so incredibly sweet. Welcome to the midnight blockbuster. Out on the pitch-black ocean, our legendary fishermen are flexing their muscles in neon raincoats. No Hollywood CGI can match this high-stakes drama. With heavy machinery humming and adrenaline pumping, The brave crew prepares to face the dark, mysterious depths. Will they strike pure gold, or will the mighty sea gods